Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. We are the victims again, the Americans. We are the biggest guy in the neighborhood, and these little weasels keep attacking us, and they want to knock us out somehow. And we have to defend ourselves. There's no way around it, okay? We don't like confrontation, but we have to just from time to time invade a few countries and bring freedom and democracy. And we are at it again. I think tensions between, unfortunately, United States of America and Iran are growing, and we have a referee in between us, or maybe a referee that instigates and tries to create the fight as soon as possible. They've been trying to have this fight for a long time. So what happened? The Americans, the guys who are just the forces of good, they brought two warships, okay, in the Red Sea with about 3,000 sailors and marines. Why? Because of Iran's actions. We just defend ourselves. We're just protecting our own shit because the Iranians are pretty bad. They're at it again. So let me show you what this garbage is. This is reported by Agence France Presse. Thousands of US sailors, marines reach Red Sea after Iran tensions. Iran! You create tensions. Alright, so let's look over the map. Red Sea and Iran. So let's start with this. If you're familiar with geography, you know where this is located. If not, I will give you a little bit like this. So this is Mediterranean Sea right here. This is Greece, Turkey, this is the Black Sea, this is Russia, this is Crimean Peninsula, this is Caspian Sea, this is the Persian Gulf, where Iran operates, okay, the Gulf of Oman, and you have here Yemen, Oman, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Sudan, Eritrea, right? And somewhere here you have Somalia or something down there somewhere. So here, this is the Red Sea, right here. This is the Red Sea, and this is the Suez Canal, right here. That brings the whatever comes from the east, pam. Instead of going around Africa, you go through this and you cut the African continent through the Red Sea. You go through the how do you call it? The channel here, the Suez Channel. You get into Mediterranean Sea, and then you probably go through the Gibraltar and go around to Rotterdam or whatever you want to go to southern ports of France. So this is it. So these Iranians are bad dudes. So the Americans brought here their ships right here, because these guys, the bad dudes, they come here. Okay, all right, this is what we are required to believe. Okay, so Red Sea, right, Suez Channel, Persian Gulf, Oman, Iran, again, you know what's going here, Arabian Sea, you got it. That's Somalia. I told you here, right here, Somalia. These guys have their pirates. They were, and they said, okay, time to go home. So the article, let's read the article and see what's going on. Oh my God, look at that. How many drones do you need for this one? So more than 3,000 US military personnel have arrived in the Red Sea aboard two warships as part of increased deployments after tanker seizures by Iran, the US Navy said Monday. I already know that US seized some Iranian tankers because US said that they have the power to sanction other countries. Therefore, I think US sanctioned Iran, and I think they have one or two tankers that they seized that were operated by Iran, if I remember correctly. And I'm pretty sure that's accurate. The US sailors and Marines entered the Red Sea on Sunday after transiting through the Suez Canal in the pre-announced deployment, the US Navy 5th Fleet said in a statement. So they came from this area, from the Mediterranean, the Channel, and they're entered here. Now, are they going to go here? Where are they going to go? Probably these guys operate here. I don't know. Let's see. Maybe they will let us know. They arrived on board of USS Bataan and USS Carter Hall warship, providing greater look at this weasels, greater flexibility and maritime capability. Now, euphemisms. To the 5th Fleet, the statement added. The US military says Iran has either seized or attempted to take control of nearly 20 internationally flagged ships in the region over the past 2 years. So they seized or attempted. Oh my God, these guys are really, really bad. US Bataan is an amphibious assault ship which can carry fixed wing and rotary aircraft as well as landing craft. The USS Carter Hall, a dock landing ship, transports Marines, their gear, and lands them ashore. So how are they going to fight these guys who seized or attempted to take control? Are they going to land on their ship, or are they going to land on this land right here? Are they going to land in Persia or no? We'll find out. So, and I'm quoting, these units add significant operational flexibility and capability as we work to deter. They don't just deter, man. They just defend and protect. Destabilizing activity, deter, what the hell? Destabilizing activity and de-escalate regional tensions caused by Iran's harassment and seizure of merchant vessels. Okay, the deployment comes after Washington said its forces blocked 2 attempts by Iran to seize commercial tankers in international waters of Oman in July 5th. Oman, right here, so probably here. So this is clear. Oman, now this is a big thing. I don't know where they're going. In April and early May, Iran seized 2 oil tankers within a week in regional waters. Okay, the maritime services in Iran said one of the 2 tankers, the Bahamian flagged Richmond Voyager, had collided with an Iranian vessel, seriously injuring 5 crew members, according to the state news agencies. Those incidents came after Israel and the United States blamed Iran in November for what they said was a drone attack against a tanker operated by an Israeli-owned firm carrying gas oil off the coast of Oman. The U.S. announced last month that it would deploy a destroyer, F-35 and F-16 warplanes, along with the Amphibious Readiness Group Maritime Expeditionary Unit to the Middle East to deter Iran from seizing ships in the Gulf. I mean, who could be against this? Only the Iranians, right? But they already established that the Iranians are bad. So we should all be on board with this. Last week, a U.S. official told Agence France-Presse that Washington is also preparing to deploy Marines and Navy personnel aboard commercial tankers, transiting the Gulf as an added layer of defense. I'm all for this. I gotta tell you that. I'm all for this. Remember when they solved the Somali pirates issue? They put some personnel, they hired, actually, not military, ex-military, they hired like, how do you call it, private military companies, 5 guys on a ship with some automatic and the Somalis were gone. You don't hear about those anymore. And it's true that some, I think not only the French, deployed some vessels over there and took over some pirates and blew their shit up, and that was gone. The Somalis were done. So I'm thinking that they could do the same thing, not only for the, if that's the case for the Iranian ships, you know, if you show up, I'm going to shoot at you. And I will make sure that I use a camera or 15 cameras. Not only the Israeli says, the Americans say this and that. I can say I've been on the moon yesterday and I just came back today in time so I can make some videos for us. You know, well, I can say a lot of things, and who's gonna, you know, say, oh, you're lying? You can say it, but I will still claim that. The same with these guys. The Iranians say, no, that's not true. But the Americans and the Israeli will still say, oh, yeah. Why would you believe them? Because they told you they're the good guys. And they also told you the Iranians are the bad guys. You got that? That's all the information you need to know. Why? Because they treat us, or they try to treat us, like toddlers. Okay? Tomorrow is what? Tuesday. Okay, you're going to brush your teeth in the morning. You're going to go and do this. You're going to do that. Shut up. Anyway, this is it. This is an escalation due to the Iranian aggression. Okay? Like I'm like Bernie Sanders now. Okay? Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.